Hi! If you are watching this video, that means you decided to get started with your own mascara makeup. I'm so excited for you. So I'm going to share with you just how to get started and what everything means, and then I'm going to show you a quick demo of putting it on. I will speed it up just a little bit, but then it'll be a resource for you as you get going with your makeup. You either started with a hack stack, a mini double-decker, which is a little bit bigger than this, or maybe even just a quad with just 4 or 5 colors. But this one is a mini double-decker and what I'm going to be using today. I will have recommended a main color that's closest to your skin tone, and I always recommend that brightener color for that extra pop and inner glow. A contour color, and then maybe a bronzer if that's what you ask for. As you can see, my tins are getting a little low here. When your tin gets low, just message me and I will give you a link for you to order just your single replacement, which is really wonderful. You don't have to replace the whole compact, just one at a time. We probably got either 2 different blushes or maybe 1 blush and a couple eyeshadows. The best thing about this makeup is it's totally customizable. An illuminator for a little bit of an extra glow, and perhaps that's called the Vanilla Dust setting powder to just help keep your makeup in place and to just set the makeup and keep it from creasing, or maybe in your T-zone if you have a little bit of oiliness is why we'd recommend that. Okay, and your colors are going to come in tins like that, and you just slide the top off and then you're able to just pop it right into place. Be sure to keep one of these tops because that's the best way to kind of sneak in if you need to pop out a compact. I hope you got the Stay Setting Spray. If you didn't, I would get that with your next purchase because you're really gonna love the makeup because it's gonna last a lot longer and it just gives the most beautiful finish to your makeup. Brushes I probably recommended were the Detail Hack Brush and the B² brush, or blush plus bronzer brush. I love this combination and feel like it's a really wonderful beginning point for your makeup. I also will have recommended the Perfector Blending Sponge. Highly recommend because it gives the most perfect finish to your makeup. It's called a Perfector and that's exactly what it does. Okay, so let's get started. I already primed my face by spritzing a couple pumps of the Stay Setting Spray into my fingers, and then I just rubbed it all on like a moisturizer. Okay, so let's speed up this video and I'll do a little voiceover to give you instructions from here. For this demo, I'm using the B² brush, the smaller side, to apply my main color. You can also use the 30-second hack brush or the Buffy brush in order to achieve this. You just want a really light coat of the makeup all over your face, not worrying too much about getting full coverage just yet. What I am going to do is use my finger and go ahead and apply just a little bit more product in those areas that are needing a little bit more coverage, and then that way the makeup stays light on your face without feeling too heavy. Okay, I'm going to pause the speed up to let you know when your tin gets a little bit low, you can go ahead and melt it over very low heat and just let it turn to liquid, and then you'll get a little toothpick and just swirl around and get out any lint or dust that has settled on top of it, and then it will kind of be even in the bottom of the pan. When you get to the very end, that's why it's really nice to have the Detail Hack brush, is you can get in those corners and use up every last bit of that makeup, which is really wonderful. Okay, let's move on to contour. When it comes to contour, you only have to remember 4 places. On top of your forehead, and I keep it nice and high next to my hairline. 2, underneath my cheekbones, from the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth is that imaginary line that we're following. 3, underneath the jawline, and we blend across and then down. And then I'm going to come back and do a little bit of blending, just making it look nice and seamless. Here I had just a little bit of a mishap, and that shows that the creams are just very forgiving. If you come a little too far forward or in any place, you can really just clean it up quickly. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the nose contour by loading the side of the brush and then creating 2 very thin lines down what I call the center, the sides of the top. We're going to blend up into the brows And here's a bonus contour underneath your lip, creating just a fun little pout. The brighter color of your highlight we are going to place in this triangle shape underneath your eyes, in between your brows, down the center of your nose, and balanced on the chin. Go ahead and brighten up any smile lines you'd like to. And then we're just going to take the brush and just really gently stipple it and keep it in that area and not swipe it away. Just really gentle blending motions. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit more to that blend by using the Perfector blending sponge. Make sure you're using it damp. Get it fully wet and then squeeze it completely, and then squeeze it yet again with a paper towel or a clean washcloth. Now we're moving on to lip and cheek color. I like to mix colors. You're welcome to do whatever suits your fancy. Add a little bit of blush with what's left over on my finger, just on that small portion of my cheekbones, keeping that under eye area nice and bright. We're adding the illuminator on top of the cheekbones, down the center of the face, just creating that visual of this heavenly light shining down on you. It's really fabulous. And then we're going to add a little bit of a bronzer. If you ask for a bronzer, we go on top of the forehead, on the high points of the cheekbones, and then my favorite, on the neck, to just warm it up and create a cohesive look between the face and the neck. Finishing up with a little bit of setting powder, using that damp Perfector sponge to just set the makeup underneath my eyes and in my T-zone. Creates really a lovely balance. That is the finished look. We'll go ahead and finish up with a little bit of Stay Setting Spray. Be sure to not be shy about it. If you're timid about it, it's gonna spit at you. So just do a nice firm pump. It should be a heavy mist. Mascara is all about no nonsense. Get this routine over with. Let's get on with the rest of your day. And so it is a heavier mist, but you'll just let that all dry and you will be all ready for the day. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I have resources on my Facebook group as well as my Instagram for troubleshooting or learning new techniques. I'm always happy to help you. That's what I'm here for. I'm your makeup BFF or your makeup coach.